Have you ever tried pants that look perfect on the hanger but just don't look flattering on you? That is because it doesn't suit your body shape. There are primarily 5 different body types. I'm gonna go over every one of them with you today and what are the best pants for each shape. Starting with the pear shape. Because you carry weight primarily in your bottom half, pants can be a struggle for you. The pear-shaped women tend to have wider hips and thicker thighs, especially compared with your narrow shoulders. It can look like your bottom is more prominent, and it's critical to find the right pants that can balance out your body features. So the best pants for you? First up, high-waisted. These are pear-shaped women's best friend. Why? Because they emphasize your waist while smoothing over your hips and thighs. They also make your legs look so much longer, especially if you tuck in your top. Because you have such a small waist, feel free to wear a crop top, and that's gonna double the leg elongating effect of the high-waisted pants. Next, straight leg pants. This create a clean line from your hips down to your ankles. The straight cut avoid adding bulk to your lower body, while still giving you a very balanced and elongated look. Just make sure they're not too tight and opt for structured fabrics. What you should avoid are fabrics that are super stiff or the cuts are very wide, because these are going to add more bulkiness to your lower half. Because your goal is to de-emphasize from the extra volume that you carry in your bottom half and create a balanced silhouette that looks in harmony with your narrow shoulders. So the key is to find wide leg pants made of drapery fabrics. This will make sure the pants are skimming over the bottom half curves without adding additional volume. Here's a type of pants very common and you probably have it in your closet, but I generally do not recommend for the pear-shaped women, and that is the taper leg. Taper leg is the kind of pants that look wider on top and gradually narrows towards the end of the legs or the narrowest part of the pants. This kind of design is very easy to make your legs look cut off. Another main thing about this type of pants, you have a longer crotch. As a pear-shaped woman, you already have a longer rise naturally. So this kind of pants really doesn't help to elongate your legs. You're much better off skipping them. One type of pants that you must avoid are those really clingy and tight. These emphasize your wider hips and bring all the focus to your full thighs. These kind of pants highlight every curve in the wrong way. These can make you look larger in your bottom and less proportioned. The apple body shape. It may not look obvious to you, but I have the apple body shape. If you're an apple like myself, you will always notice no matter how much weight you lose, you still carry weight in your tummy. And whenever you gain even 1 ounce of weight, it always shows up on your tummy first. So when it comes to pants, the biggest struggle for the apple shape is our stomach. My number 1 go-to are the high-waisted pants. Some apple women have shorter rise. So for you, a mid-rise may already look pretty high on your waist. For me, I naturally have longer rise, so I would go for the extra high rise. The key is to look for pants that reach the smallest part of your waist. As an apple, we don't have much naturally waist definition. That is why you need to use your pants to create that illusion of waist. But here's the thing, high-waisted pants can be a double-edged sword. The right ones can be very flattering and make you look slimmer, but the wrong ones can also highlight your tummy and make it even worse. So how do you find the right ones? Very simple. Just remember 2 things. Number 1, fabrics, and number 2, color. Why does fabric come first? Because when you have the right fabrics, you can choose any color. For the fabrics, the apple-shaped women must strike a balance between stretchiness and structure. Because we carry weight in our tummy, it's very tempting to always go for those really stretchy pants. But here's the thing, the more stretchy, the less structure. As an apple-shaped woman, what we really need is structure. Have you ever noticed really stretchy pants? They tend to be clinging to your stomach, and that's what makes everything worse. Instead, what we need are thicker fabrics, and this is the kind of fabrics that can hold its shape on its own without clinging to our tummy. Next, the color. My go-to are the darker colors. blacks, grays, navies. These are naturally easier to style, and they're gonna give you that slimmer look, especially when you pair it with a brighter color top. That contrast is gonna give the eye an illusion of a more slender bottom, especially make your tummy area look like they have disappeared. But do not stop wearing light color pants, especially white pants. These are very stylish. What you do want to make sure is to go for structured fabrics. But apple-shaped women can definitely wear light color pants. In fact, white pants are one of my favorites, especially when the weather gets warmer, because these are so stylish. So I don't want you to miss out on those. All you need to remember is to look for structured, thicker fabrics to make sure they're not clingy to your tummy. In terms of the leg shape, straight leg should be your go-to because this carries the right amount of volume both in the tummy area and in the leg shape. These are also the easiest to style. They're gonna go with any of your top, whether it's tight or loose. If your goal is to elongate your legs, I'm 5'2", I always want my legs to look longer. The best leg shape are the flare leg or the boot cut. These two are very similar. They're very fitted on your legs and they flare out at the bottom. So this is the best leg shape to wear with heels or boots. To minimize your tummy, you want to look for the design that looks flat in the front of the pants. If it has zippers or buttons in the front, that's gonna create more bulkiness and therefore make your stomach look even more protruding. So go for zippers or buttons on the sides of your pants instead. The hourglass body shape, you have the most balanced features. Your bust and your hips are roughly equal in width and you have a very defined and narrow waist. Honestly, pants are not your strong suit. Why? Because your curves are too ultra feminine for trousers. Your best friend are dresses. That's what bring all the focus to the gorgeous curves of yours. This is Wendy, one of the models for my clothing line. She has a very typical hourglass shape. For the past 2 years that I've been styling her, I always noticed whenever she's wearing dresses, she looks way better than when she's wearing tops and pants. I understand hourglass shaped women still need pants. So let's find the best pants for your shape. One very common body feature for the hourglass shape is that you tend to have a short waist and a longer crotch. I'm not hourglass, but I also have this very long rise. So that means your legs tend to look shorter compared with women of your height. What you need are high-waisted pants. These are the must-have for the hourglass shape. They highlight your naturally small waist, drawing attention to your curves in the most flattering way. Plus, the higher rise creates the illusion of longer legs. Because your rise is longer, that makes your legs look shorter, but this is gonna counterbalance that. So overall, this is gonna make your silhouette look taller and more balanced. One thing that hourglass shaped women must understand is volume. Your body already carries a lot of volume. Because you have a full chest, curvy hips, and most of you also have full thighs, you don't want to add any more volume to your body through the clothing you're wearing. But that doesn't mean you can only wear skinny pants, because skinny pants, they cling to your body. That's not what you want. The most flattering cut for you is a straight cut. Pants that fit straight from top to bottom give you a much more balanced silhouette. The pants skin your curves without clinging. That's why they offer a more polished and elegant look. They draw attention to your natural curvy shape and create a clean and elongated line from head to hem, flattering your figure beautifully. Wide leg pants can work for you, but you have to be very selective. I'm going to compare these two different styles for you. This one, the fabrics are stiff. And because it has extra large pockets, that adds more volume. So overall, this is going to make your bottom half look bulky. This is the style you need to avoid at any cost. Now compare with this one. These are the straight cut and modest wide leg pants, and this is perfect for hourglass figure. Because they balance your curves without adding any bulkiness, it creates a streamlined silhouette overall. The slightly wide leg elongates your frame while keeping your proportions in check. Just make sure they're not too wide. These will ensure they highlight your natural shape without overwhelming your figure. The rectangle shape. If you have a rectangle shape, your shoulders, bust, and hips are about the same width, and your waist is not very defined. Your figure tends to have a straighter silhouette without a lot of curves. Many rectangle-shaped women also notice they carry weight evenly, or you can look pretty athletic. The rectangle shape is very easy to get confused with the apple shape because neither of these has a waist definition. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I had the rectangle shape, but it turned out I am not. Now here is how you can tell the difference. If you're the apple shape, when you gain weight, you're gonna notice a protruding stomach. But if you're the rectangle shape, you will not notice that. Instead, your weight gain is gonna be more evenly distributed. For the rectangle, it's really important that you don't look at pants separately. You need to look at it together with the top, because your goal is to focus on the overall silhouette and create the waist definition, which you don't naturally have. My best strategy for you, 1 is through contrasting colors, and 2 is through contrasting of volume. For example, wear a light color blouse with dark color pants, and it works the best if you're wearing high-waisted pants, because this high-rise pants is gonna reach the smallest part of your torso. And this is how you create the illusion of a waist. Here's a pro tip for you. Add a belt. A belt can amplify this effect, but you want to make sure your belt is a very similar color to the pants you're wearing. This is going to add a very subtle dimension and also overall make your outfit look more polished. On the other hand, you want to stay away from any belt that looks too much contrast with the color of your pants, because that's only going to bring more focus to the lack of waist definition. Next, the contrasting of volume. For example, pair a fitted top with wide leg pants. This is going to break up your natural straight up and down silhouette and adds more shape to your look. The fitted top defines your upper body, while the voluminous bottom creates the illusion of curves. And that's how you use a contrasting volume to flatter a rectangle shape. Most of the pants leg shapes can look good on your body type. Here's one particular type that can look more flattering, and that is a flare leg. These are fitted on your thighs, and they gradually open up under your knees. Because of this design, they're gonna make your legs look more elongated. And this is gonna serve the purpose of adding more curves to your natural straight body shape. The inverted triangle shape. If this is you, your shoulders are broader than your hips, and you may also have fuller bust. So this can make you come across as top heavy. Your waist is typically straight or doesn't have a lot of waist definition. Your hips are narrower and your legs are often slender. I have styled models of different body types for my own clothing line. From all the models, those easiest to dress are the inverted triangle shape. Why? Because they are all blessed with long and slender legs, even if they're petite. A typical inverted triangle shape tend to have a shorter rise. Because of that, your legs are gonna look longer compared with women of your same height. That means your legs are your strong suit. It's really hard to find pants that don't look good on your shape. There's one type of pants that is very challenging for most body types, but for you, you can easily pull it off, and that is the secret pants. These are slim fit. They are pretty fitted throughout the leg shapes, and that's why I don't recommend it for most body shapes. But for you, these actually emphasize your biggest strength, which is your slender and long legs. To me, broad shoulders is really beautiful body feature. But a lot of you have left comments below, Chi, how do I dress to balance out my shoulders? If that is your goal, then here's what you should do. First, wear a darker color top and pair it with a lighter bottom. The dark color top is going to minimize the broadness of your shoulders, but the lighter color pants is going to draw attention to your hips and your legs, your biggest strength. By the contrasting volume, this is going to balance out your natural shape, which tend to be top heavy, and create a more balanced silhouette overall. Strategy number 2, wear a fitted top with wide leg pants. A fitted top will make sure it doesn't add more bulkiness to your upper body. Because of your broad shoulders and fuller bust, you tend to come across as top heavy, and this is gonna downplay your top half. At the same time, the wide leg pants add more volume to your lower half. And this is how you create a more balanced silhouette overall. And the bottom line, you are blessed with model-like figure, so make the most out of it. Wear any pants you like. You can look bad in any pants. But if your goal is to downplay your shoulders, then these are your best strategies. Wow, congratulations! You have watched the entire video. Did you know that there's a lot more about body types I could not fit in today's video? On my channel, I talk a lot about how to find the best anything, dresses, pants, skirts, swimsuits for your body shape. So make sure you watch another video, and I will see you in the next video.